run around the field. Bye. Bye. Go, no, this way. Go run around the gate. You better not be crying when you get here. What were we working on today? And what else? Turn into, run, sprint, get back. What do we work on today? And what else? Thank you very much. It's important to listen and not just be out here. You have to listen. You want to play this game and you want to be good, but you don't want to listen. You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's important to listen. That's why I keep making you do this stuff over and over again, so that way you know it. So even though it's aggravating right now, when you get to the field when it's game time, you're going to know all this stuff and nobody else going to know it. You got it?
Yes, sir.
What does IQ mean?
Knowledge.
You understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right. You just got to learn to listen. You did a good job today, but you have to learn to listen and remember what's being taught. You understand? All right. It's all right. You just got to learn to listen. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Once you learn to listen, you'll do better. Got it?
So right there, what we just witnessed, what we just experienced, what y'all guys just seen, a father teaching his son a lesson. So when that clip first came on, that's the catch eye. Like, man, he's crying. Why are you just allowing his son to just go run around when he's crying? No, there was a lesson being taught there. Now, ladies, sometimes you got to let them kids cry. Sometimes they got to let them cry. Sometimes they got to get it out. But like I used to teach my son, we're not going to be doing all this crying. There's a time, place of crying for certain things. Like, but I need for you to talk. What's wrong? Why are you crying? And so we watched this man send his son around. Why? Because he wasn't paying attention, he wasn't listening. When he asked him the question, what do we out here to learn? And he gave him half the information. That means he wouldn't completely listen. And so guess what? Since you're not listening, there's a consequence to your actions. Since you didn't pay it full attention and didn't tell me what I'm looking for, yeah, there's a consequence. So his consequence was to run around the field. And he had to do it twice. Why? Because he didn't get the complete information. And he also told him, don't be crying when you come back up here. And guess what? He dried it up. He turned that water faucet off. He dried it up. And then he was able to express himself. He was able to articulate himself. He was able to tell his father what he was looking for in his message. And guess what his dad did? He encouraged him. He reinforced his message, letting him know this is what we're looking for. This is what I need you to do. And the reason why I want you to do this, so when you're out here on the field, game mode, game time, when it's time to make these plays, you already know. You already know what to do. So guess what you can do? You can help your teammates by encouraging them and letting them know what they need to do. Why? Because your father taught you this. Now it's embedded in your head. Why? Because you had to run when you didn't know it. But now that you know it, because you ain't got to run no more. Because you was paying attention, you was listening and reinforcing. That's how you teach.